Yo, what's up guys, ILY GUYS again with yet another video for you guys, and today we have the unboxing and review of one of the top releases for 2022, this being the Air Jordan 1 in the Lost and Found colorway. And let me tell you straight off the box, this is the best sneaker release of this year, at least for me. And if you want to see some details about this, stick up for the review. Let's go! What's up guys, my name is Mike and today we are reviewing the Air Jordan 1 in the Chicago colorway in the Lost and Found version. And as I just said on the intro, even though we have some strong releases, some pretty beautiful releases this year, this for me is my favorite sneaker of 2022. I don't know about you guys, but for me, since the first day I saw the leaked images about this, I think on early September, October, something like that, man, I fell in love. I fell in love with the colorway, with the design, with the history. And the thing is that you can be more or less interested in the sneaker world, the sneaker culture, but you've seen this for sure. A very iconic colorway, and this exact colorway, the Chicago, is the one that made me turn my head into the sneaker world. So you can imagine how happy I was when I first saw the first leaked images about this one, and the good news that we'll be having a new release this year again of the Chicago colorway. And I don't know for you, but I really love this sneaker. This was released on November the 19th of this year, and you cannot believe me when I'm telling you, when I got the early access on this one, because Nike decided to give a chance to all of those who, as me, took at least 20 L's on some Air Jordan drops. You were supposed to get some early access to the dropping, and this is exactly what happened to me. The hype, and let me tell you, even though in the video and the photos this looks awesome, the quality is even better in person. Obviously, if we talk about the sneaker, the Lost and Found, we have to talk about the box and the whole story behind it. And as you can see, as soon as you take a look at the box, we can see two different things that catch our attention. The first one being the design on the printing of the box. This is inspired basically on a box that has been sitting around on the back for years. And after maybe like 20-30 years, they finally found it, and as you can see, the printing is all messed up, all distressed. And the second thing we can see is that the top lid doesn't match the box, and this is because this is actually from an Air Jordan 1, but decayed old version of it, as if they just basically lost the top lid of the original box and decided to replace it with this new one. And another detail that I like a lot is that when we take a look on the inside, we can see this very cool wrapping paper, which is basically a collage of all Nike adverts, and as you can see right here, they even went on sale for $29.99. And last but not least, the very last cool detail they added on this is that we can actually see this old receipt from 1996 from a guy named Paul, which basically bought the sneakers but forgot to pick them up from the store. There we have it guys, really love the colorway. As you can see, very similar to the original colorway, to the OG Chicago's, but we have some differences. If you ask me, I would say this is like a mix between an 85 release and 2015 release, because same colorway, same structure, something like that, but for example, the leather feels a bit more thick, kind of similar to the 85s, but not as thick, but for example, not as thin as on the latest release of the Air Jordan 1. The first thing we see when we take a look is that on the original colorway, on the Chicago's, this right here and this right here is not white. Okay, the first Chicago's was red like this, but this and this was pale white. For this colorway, having in mind that this is supposed to be a sneaker sitting around for 30 years, okay, we have a sail leather here and here, and also if we take a closer look, we can see that the leather on the toe box as well as on the middle panel is actually cracked out, but thankfully enough, it's not as cracked out as, for example, on the Air Jordan 1 Mamanier, so I think this will wear out better. Now obviously, if we continue up on the top part, we can see that we have the laces here, okay? These have two pairs of laces, the black and the white. You tell me what you prefer. I think I will, as always, put the white on the right and the other color on the left, but you tell me in the comments which one you prefer. This just came, both of them at the same time, on the two first eyelets instead of coming in the plastic bag. And also we can see, if we take a look at the tongue right here, it's kind of yellow, having in mind that it's been 30 years sitting on a box. And as you can see, the swoosh looks a lot different. It actually looks like the original one. And just at the top, at the color of the ankle, we can see again some cracked leather. And I don't know, but I think they went a bit too far. I don't think I like this more than the original colorway, but again, if we have it the same as the original colorway, it wouldn't be a reimagined Air Jordan 1 or an special colorway. Continue now to the midsole, we can see this also received the vintage treatment, okay? So instead of white, this is more like a sail colorway. And wrapping this up, we can also see that they went for the same decision right here on the outsole. Very dirty. I don't know if with the time this will wear out, but I like it a lot. And the last thing I want to say, if we compare this with the original colorway, is that if we take a look at this right here, the logo on the wing, unlike the most recent Air Jordan ones in which the logo, the wing logo, is deposited into the material and then filled with some glossy painting, we can see that on this one the logo is actually embossed on the leather and then painted with some matte black painting, which for me looks much more beautiful and resembles a lot better of the original logo on the Air Jordan ones. And for those of you who cares, this is what the insole looks like. Very similar actually to the ones we found on the 85 releases, for example the Georgetown I have on this channel. But I have to say this is a bit more soft. And with that said, that will be all for the review, guys. Let me know what you think about this. If you like the cracked leather on here, me personally, I love this white one, but I don't know how to feel about this black one, because I don't know if with the usage, especially here on the ankle, because this will suffer a lot when you're walking. But I also have to say that I really love the leather, the details, the customization of the OG Chicago colorway. And as I said on the beginning, I really fell in love with these sneakers. I hope you all got also lucky and got at least one pair of these. And with that said, if you are not already, please subscribe to the channel. I will be also uploading videos in Spanish soon, very soon. And with that said, we wrap this review up. Hit the thumbs up and see you on the next one. Bye.